Hello everyone, from today I will be uploading videos under geometrical vectors, and on this worksheet we have 7 problems and I will be uploading one question at a time. You see all the questions here, they are 7 in number. Alright, let's start with the first question. Question number 1 reads, in the diagram, which is this one, OBDE and OAFG are parallelograms. So it means that this one here is a parallelogram, likewise this. I remember in parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. B is the midpoint of OG. Where is OG? This is OG. So if B is midpoint, it means that it divides this line equally. So if OB is B, then BG is also B. A is a midpoint of OE. This is OE. A is midpoint. So if OA is A, then AE is also A. Total will be 2A. All right. So here is the first question under question number 1. We ask to express in terms of A and B the following vectors. Give your answers in their simplest form. What is OC? OC implies what? This vector from the origin to this point. One thing about geometrical vectors, since we don't have this value, you can follow every direction. Any direction you can follow in order to get to C from O. So you can follow here, then here, right? Or you can follow here, then here, provided you're going from O to C. So what if I decide to follow this direction, then follow this direction? You can see from O to B is B, then B to C is A, because BC is parallel to OA, right? So you can write it like this. OC is equal to what? OB plus BC. And this is equal to B plus A, or A plus B, all the same, commutative. Then the second question, we ask to find BA. Where is BA? BA implies this vector here. This one. And you may follow this direction, then back to this one, or you can follow here, right? So we can say that BA is the same thing as BO plus OA. But BO will be negative B. Remember, the direction matters. If OB is B, then BO will be negative B because you have changed the direction. So let me write it as equal to BO, then OA. What is BO? BO will be negative B. Then OA is A, which if you like, you can write it as A minus B, all the same. Then what about DF? All right, DF, we are talking about this vector here. To find DF, since DF is unknown, you can follow this track from D to C, then from C to F, right? So it is going to be DC plus CF. DC, CF. What is DC? Remember, DC has the same length as this one. I remember this is A because A is midpoint here. From here to here is the same length from here to here. And since they are parallel, this is also A. But if you're going backward, it is going to be negative A. Then what about this vector here? Remember, this vector is B, right? Because this length and this length are equal. All right, and therefore this is going to be B. Therefore, it is going to be what? Minus A plus B. Minus A plus B, or simply B minus A. All the same. Now, we are asked to show that EG and DF are parallel. Two vectors are said to be parallel if and only if they are facing the same direction. That is number one, first condition. And secondly, they are going to be constant multiple of each other. All right, so let's see whether that's true. EG and DF. This is EG, right? And this is DF. Yeah, we can see that they are parallel, but we have to confirm that. We have to first of all compute for the vector EG. Let me do that here. EG, it is going to be what? You can follow any direction. So far, you're going to get to G. All right. From E to D is B. Remember, it is parallel to this one. And from D to F, I think we have DF. Let me see. Yes, we have DF as B minus A. So this is B minus A. Then this vector and this vector, remember, they are parallel. But because we are moving backward, it is going to be negative A. So if you add all of these three vectors, 1, 2, 3, it is going to give you what? EG. So we can say that EG is equal to ED. Do I have space? ED plus DF plus FG. All right. And this is equal to what is ED? ED is B. DF is B minus A. B minus A plus lastly minus A. All right. So if you compute, this is going to give us 2B minus 2A's, right? Which can be simplified to 2 times B minus A. So let me just copy this one. So we have seen that EG is 2 times B minus A. But what is DF? I think we have computed DF. Yeah, you see that here. DF is B minus A. DF is B minus A. So what can you say about them? You can see that the moment you multiply DF by 2, it is going to give you what? EG. Because this is DF, exactly, 2 times DF. Therefore, we can conclude that EG is equal to 2 multiplied by DF. And since they are constant multiple of each other, hence they are parallel. They are parallel. So in our next class, we are going to solve question number 2. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.